We're getting closer and closer to Christmas, and that means it's gift giving season. So I've put together a list of over 60 gift ideas for gym bros, and I've also thrown in a few for the girls as well. I honestly spent hours picking out all these gifts for you guys, and I put them all together in one Amazon wishlist. So I'll make sure to link that in the description so you can just find everything super easily. I know I've titled this Gifts for Gym Bros, but honestly, anyone who likes the gym will probably be more than happy with these gifts. I know I would. So if anyone's watching this who wants to get me a gift for Christmas, then you know what to refer back to. I've tried to split the gifts up into a few different categories. So first we've got stocking fillers, which are more smaller gifts. And then we've got things like gym gear, gym essentials, food, tech, fashion, accessories, and just a few fun things as well. I'll make sure to put some pictures on screen of all the gifts I'm referring to, but if you're just listening to the podcast, then don't worry because I'm also going to have the links as well. These gifts also aren't exclusively Christmas gifts, so they're perfect for birthdays, really anytime you're looking for a gift for your gym bro or your gym bestie. So first for the stocking fillers, assuming you already have a stocking, we have a heavy duty phone case. I don't know about you, but when I'm in the gym, I just seem to chuck my phone before I do my set. I don't know why, but I think it's a gym rat thing. So having a heavy duty phone case is going to be quite essential if you want to keep your phone screen intact. Next, every gym bro needs to have a shaker. I don't know a gym bro who doesn't have a protein shaker, but having two is even better because I feel like with shakers, it's similar to clothes. You need one to wash and one to wear. So basically you can never have too many shakers. And a really cute idea is actually using the shaker to put other gifts in. That is what I'm planning to do this Christmas, and so excited. So some of the smaller gifts I'd put inside the shaker are things like protein bars. The grenade Oreo ones are super popular, so it's very likely that anyone you gift that to is going to get excited. Also smaller protein like snack type things like beef jerky. You can get these electrolyte tablets which are sort of in a small tube which will fit really nicely inside a shaker. You could put a lot of the smaller gifts that I'm going to mention inside the shaker. That's just an idea of how you could physically gift it to someone. So the next stocking filler idea is replaceable straps for your Apple Watch. Obviously you need to have an Apple Watch, but you can get similar ones whatever smartwatch your the person you're gifting to has. I feel like getting watch straps are just really good because it's something that people don't usually think of, and you can get different colours to match every outfit. I know this might not necessarily be a gym bro thing, but as a gym girl, I would personally love different coloured watch straps to match every single fit. I don't know if it's just me. Along a similar line, you can also get silicone covers for your Apple AirPods Max. These are really good because they're super easy to clean. You can just pop them off and then go wash them. And also they help the AirPods actually stay on better. I've got a few friends who do calisthenics and they have the AirPods, but without the covers, when they did handstands and stuff, the headphones would just fall off. And they've told me that the covers actually help the headphones stay on a lot better. And that's kind of insane to think that the headphones can stay on when you're upside down doing handstands and crazy calisthenics moves. But they're also really good because they're not that expensive, they're small, they're a good stocking filler, and you can get the different colours to match different fits as well. Obviously they would only be useful if you had AirPods Max, so that would be a bit more of an investment if you were to gift the AirPods Max and the covers. But I personally love that. I currently just have the small AirPods and they work really well, but having something over your head, I feel like it really helps you lock in the gym, and that is especially important for gym bros. I feel like gym bros just really appreciate their music, and I have a few gym bros who have like really specific playlists, so if they want to hit PR, they listen to their PR playlist and stuff like that. So headphones will definitely be very appreciated. Another stocking filler I've got here is Epsom salts because they're really good to help with recovery, and that's obviously very important when you're hitting the gym. And to finish off with the stocking stuffers, I've got gift cards because who doesn't love hitting the gym then going for a post-workout meal? It's hand in hand. And who knows, whoever you gift it to might just take you along with them. You can either go for like a cafe gift card or a restaurant like Nando's or something, or you can get one of those gift cards that have lots of different shops on them. So if they didn't necessarily want to go out for dinner, then the gift card might have a clothes shop on there or something that they can just go and get themselves something nice. I do sort of feel like that's the cheats way out though, because then they're just getting themselves a Christmas gift. I mean, I know it's nice. Personally, that's been good in the past when no one else knows what to get me and they just give me the card and I'm like, oh fine, I'm gonna get myself. But it really depends who you're getting a gift for. Next on the list is food. Every gym bro loves food, especially things that are high in protein. So obviously we've got protein bars on there. Getting a variety pack of like grenade bars or something is going to be super exciting because there's all the different flavors to try. If you're looking for something a bit different, then they've also got protein spreads that you can put on toast or something like that. Also things like loaded peanut butter or protein cookies are a shout. And also obviously protein powder. I guess we're sort of moving into the realm of supplements now, but getting protein powder like the variety packs is such a good idea, because I feel like everyone appreciates having different flavors to try, and it means that if they don't like one of them, then it's fine because they've got a whole load of other ones. Whereas if you're just getting them a big bag of protein or something like that, you need to know that they're going to enjoy the flavor first. So I've put a few different options of protein powder on the Amazon list, but if you want to check out Protein Works, that's currently what I use a lot of the time now. And my favorite flavor, what is my favorite flavor? I think my favorite flavor right now is either the whey protein chocolate silk flavor. Oh wait, no. I take that back. I think my favorite flavor is actually the chocolate bueno. I'm not sure how you say it, but chocolate bueno is basically like the Kinder bars, but in protein form. It's so good. They also have a vegan version, which I'm currently trying, and it is amazing. Like, trust me on this one. So I've tried the chocolate bueno in both the whey protein and the vegan protein, and they're both super good. So I definitely recommend that one. If you're getting anything from Protein Works, you can also use my code, which I'll put in the description, and it usually increases like the amount you get off closer to like sale times and things like that, so definitely look out for that. Next, in terms of supplements, obviously you can get them pre-workout. If they take pre-workout, you can give them creatine, either creatine powder, or to make it more fun, you can get them some creatine gummies, which I've not tried personally, but I think they just sound really fun. I already mentioned the electrolytes, but also greens is a really good shout. I love the orange flavor from Protein Works. So good. But yeah, in terms of supplements, that's really all I'd recommend, but keeping them topped up with protein powder is like the main goal. Every gym rat will always appreciate a top of a protein. So when you see them in the gym with their new shaker and their protein shake, you can be like, I'm helping fuel the gains. Honestly, I think most gym rats are really easy pleased. Like, literally just give them a protein shake and they'll be your best friend. Since we're sort of still on the topic of food, I've got a few other items that kind of tie into that a bit. First, I've got this portable blender, which is really cool because it's really strong, so it blends pretty much anything, but you can make your protein shakes in there or like protein smoothies, and you can take it with you. So you put everything in, take it with you, just press the button, blend it, and it's just so small and portable. I think that's a really good gift for any gym bro or gym girly. Then I've also put on here meal prep containers. It really depends if the person you're gifting does meal prep and things like that, but if they do, then this is a must. And to go with that, you can get them a meal prep cookbook, because I always seem to run out of ideas when I'm meal prepping and just revert back to the same thing that I've been having week after week. But to help them get some more variety, spice things up a bit, you can get them a meal prep cookbook. And also, if there's someone who's tracking their calories or macros or things like that, you can get them a food scale that links to an app that will make it just a lot easier for them to track and things like that. I've linked one in the list, but there's obviously a lot of different varieties out there that connect to different apps, so depending on what they use, if you know, then you can shop around. And just jumping back real quick, if you want to get them something that's kind of different, like not your standard just protein powder or protein bars or stuff like that, you can get them protein pancake mix or protein brownie mix or something like that. It's just that little bit different, but it's still high in protein, and it'll also give them an activity to do as well, because they've got to do a little bit of baking. It's not hard to make. I've got them myself. They're really good, and you could even do it together. So moving on to tech, we've already mentioned AirPods, but that is a bit of a bigger gift. If they don't have a smartwatch or Apple devices, then I definitely recommend the Fitbit Charge 6. That's the one I have, and it's been really good because it helps me track my sleep, it tracks my steps. It also just introduced this new update which shows you how well you've recovered, which I find really interesting. So it's just got a whole load of different things you can track, and it's really good for those gym bros who are interested in the data and like optimizing their recovery, their training, stuff like that. I think I've showed some screenshots, at least of sleep, in some of my other videos. I just really enjoy it. It's been really useful so far. I've had it for at least 8 months now, I think. And you can get different straps for it as well, so you can switch those out just like you do with an Apple Watch, which I think is really cool. Next is a portable charger. I don't know how many times I've got to the gym and realized that my phone's not charged, and then I can't find a flipping plug in the wall to go and charge my phone. So just having a portable charger is so useful. Mine's currently broken, so I need to get a new one, but I've added one to the list, and I'd say you could even count this as an essential. It's also pretty small, so you could technically use it as a stocking filler as well, but it's really up to you. I've also got a portable speaker on here, which is really good, maybe not for the gym, but if you like working out in outdoor gyms every now and then, or working out at home or stuff like that, having a portable speaker is so good because you can get the vibes going, you don't have to wear headphones or anything. And especially if you're working out with other people, it's just so nice to be able to listen to the same music. and yeah, just get the vibes going. I've also put some Soundcore earbuds on the list because if you don't have an iPhone, then you can use these and connect to pretty much any phone, I think. The last piece of tech, which kind of leads us into the gym gear category, is a massage gun. Gym bros are gonna love this, trust me. My gym bro took one to the gym. Actually, I've got a few gym bros who took their massage gun to the gym and they were just letting people try it. And honestly, when I say they're obsessed, so get them a massage gun and they'll be occupied the rest of the holidays. Now for gym gear, first on the list I've got liquid chalk. This is really good to help with your grip strength. Every gym bro uses it if they're doing heavy deadlifts, or maybe even if they're not heavy deadlifts. But I personally have like a small bottle that's got a carabiner clip, so I can clip it to my rucksack and just take it everywhere. And it's honestly so good because it's convenient, it's not messy, and it helps you lift heavier. Similarly, to help with grip strength, you could get them lifting gloves. This will also help prevent blisters, which I know a lot of gym girls get annoyed with. I personally don't mind, as you can tell, but you can get them lifting gloves or lifting straps, which will also help with your grip strength. Then if they like to do more powerlifting style lifting, then you can get them wrist wraps. These are really good if you're doing bench press because they help protect your wrists a bit more. And I've also got knee sleeves on here because every single gym bro that I know at least owns a pair of knee sleeves, and when they're lifting heavy they like swear by them. So knee sleeves for the win. I've also put an arm blaster on here. I don't know if you've seen any of the old school bodybuilding videos, but they use this thing, it's called an arm blaster, and basically it's for when you're training your biceps. It stops your arms going like behind your body so that you can really focus on contracting your biceps. So I put that on there. I feel like you don't find them in gyms that often anymore, but the gym bros might appreciate it. Also, if they're trying to work on their grip strength, I've put on here a grip trainer. So basically you just squeeze it and it helps train your grip strength. And to help with recovery, I've also put a foam roller on here, but it's got the dents in it, so it helps sort of more deep tissue massage kind of thing. I've just found from personal experience that it does a much better job than if you just get the sort of flat ones. Also, a really good lift if your gym bro especially likes training deadlifts or squats or things like that is getting a lifting belt. The one I've put on the list is really easy to get on and off. It's not got the buckles, so it's not as much as a faff, because I know that's something that both gym bros and the gym girlies have struggled with a lot in the past, so this one's just really easy to clip on and off. If your gym bro is more into things like calisthenics or bodyweight training, I've got a few things on here. So the first one is a door frame pull-up bar. This is so good for if you're stuck at home or you can't get to the gym. You can do a few pull-ups. It literally slides in on the top of your door frame, and I've wanted one for so long, you guys. They're honestly so good. Even if you just wanted to learn how to do more pull-ups, then doing one or two here and there throughout the day will go such a long way. I've also got push-up bars on here, which can be really good to help you get more depth in your push-ups. And because your wrist is in a neutral position, it's not going to be as hard on your wrist, so you won't experience so much wrist pain if that's something you struggle with. If your gym bro is a little bit more advanced with calisthenics or things like that, then I've put a weighted vest on here, because when you do pull-ups with a weighted vest, that is a form of progressive overload and you'll be able to get better pull-ups. You can also wear it for push-ups, for running, things like that. It really just adds a bit more intensity to your workouts and is really good, especially if you're working at home and things like that too. Another good piece of gym equipment, especially for when you're working out at home or you don't have much space, is this weighted skipping rope. So basically, you know how with a regular skipping rope, it's got the rope and you can't really do it inside because you might knock something over. Well, this one basically just has two weighted balls at the end of each side. It feels like you're skipping, but it's not got this massive long rope, so you're not going to hit anything. I think the one I've put on the list also has like a counter, so you know how many skips you've done, which I thought was pretty cool. And to finish off the gym gear category, I've also got resistance bands. Now for the gym girlies, I personally use the glute resistance bands every leg day because it really helps my glutes warm up, helps with mind to muscle connection, so definitely one for the gym girlies. I don't know if the gym bros really use them much, but it's still an idea. And then I've got the longer resistance bands, which are really good, especially if you're just learning pull-ups or you want to learn to do a muscle up or something like that. They come in different thicknesses, which relate to different amounts of resistance. So before we move into the more miscellaneous and fun things, the next category is fashion. We'll start with footwear because I've got a few different ones on the list. First, if your gym bro is into like powerlifting style lifting, I definitely recommend getting them actual lifting shoes. These have a slightly elevated heel, so it'll make it easier for them to hit more depth in things like squats. And from talking to my gym bros, they've told me that it honestly makes such a big difference. Next, for my gym bros and my gym girlies, I would recommend getting New Balance. You can either get the ones with the flat soles, which I definitely recommend for leg days, because when you've got shoes with the flat sole, you're able to push through your feet more evenly and it's a lot safer, it's better on your knees and stuff, like when you're doing squats. But then for upper body days or just for wearing casually, I really like the New Balance 530s. I know they've definitely got a women's one, but you need to check out the men's ones. Pretty much any shoe that's sort of neutral colors, either with white, beige, maybe some black on it as well, those are really safe options. As long as you get the right size, I'm sure they're absolutely gonna love them. One other pretty fun footwear idea that I have seen a lot of gym bros wear to the gym is Crocs. But don't just get them the Crocs, get them the little charms that go in the Crocs. I found these ones, like these gym ones, on Amazon, and they're honestly so cute. I just thought they were so fun, and it takes the plain basic Croc to the next level. I feel like they make it a lot more personalized, and I'm sure your gym bro will get a laugh at least. Other clothing essentials are things like beanies, baseball caps, or I think they're called trucker caps. I got this one from Gymshark. I absolutely love it. Literally wear it every day. I also have a Nike cap, which I also wear a lot. And you really can't go wrong with a good baseball cap. You can also obviously get them things like a basic tee, a tank top, or a stringer vest or things like that. I think those are really popular with gym bros right now. And just a few little recommendations for the girlies. I absolutely love Gymshark, as you know if you've watched any of my YouTube videos. But right now I'm actually obsessed with their Adapt collection. It's sort of animal print. I don't know if you can see, but the colors are just so vibrant and it's a nice like animal print. The fabric's pretty thick as well, so it keeps you warm, but it's not too hot. And they just look really flattering as well, which is so good. I also love the Legacy joggers. They're sort of cargo style and they're super thick because they're 100% cotton. They do take a while to dry, but I'd say it's 100% worth it because in winter, they're literally the only thing I wear. I'm wearing them right now. And they keep me so warm. I just love them, you guys. I would honestly love to have all of the Adapt collection in every colour, along with all of the Legacy joggers in every colour. Pretty much all of Gymshark in every colour, to be fair. But those are my top recommendations for Gymshark. They also do a load of cool fits for the guys as well. Specifically, their crew neck jumpers look really cool. And I think they're called the global joggers or the world joggers or something like that. I actually got them in extra small because they're supposed to be an oversized fit. I just love the design. They're really soft. They're a lot lighter than the Legacy joggers, so they dry faster. Also for guys, I definitely recommend the mesh shorts. I got the women's version of the mesh shorts and they're really good, so I'm assuming the guys are also going to be really good. And they come in a whole different range of colours and sizes and everything as well. We've already talked about socks because is it really Christmas if you don't get socks? Wait, did we talk about socks? I don't know, but I feel like socks are just an essential stocking filler. Another good gift is always going to be a gym bag because obviously you need a bag to take your stuff to the gym in. I've actually got 2 on my wish list, but getting one that's got enough room for an extra pair of shoes, enough room for all the gym gear you're going to need, enough room for a protein shake or a water bottle or stuff like that, that's going to be the perfect size. And then I know this isn't really clothing, but if you're someone who likes running, then definitely getting one of those armbands that you can put your phone in is going to be super handy. I found one that's also got a pocket that you can put your keys in or your AirPods case, stuff like that. So it's just really convenient if you're going for a run and you don't want to take a whole bag with you. Okay, now let's move on to the miscellaneous fun stuff. I feel like every gym bro that I've met would really appreciate having a big box of energy drinks. I personally don't drink energy drinks because of the caffeine, but if your gym bro does, then definitely worth a shout. I also found this really cool water bottle, like literally. It's supposed to keep your water cool for more than 12 hours. It's leak proof, it's stainless steel, it's dishwasher safe. I'm not trying to sell this or anything, but I just found it and it's really cool. And it also has a straw that you can fold down, so if you're sitting in the car, then it's not going to spill or anything, which I thought was pretty handy. Another miscellaneous thing I've got is a microfiber towel. This is especially good if you go to one of those gyms that don't let you train unless you have a towel, because it's microfiber, it's going to dry super quickly. Like even if you have a shower and then have to towel dry at the gym, then it's not going to get your bag soaking wet because it will dry really quickly. And they also come in a whole lot of different colours. Then I found this glass, which is really fun. It is a beer glass, and I'm not promoting drinking in any way. I just thought it was a fun glass. It's shaped like a dumbbell. I just think you'll get a lot of laughs out of that. And to go with it, I found these coasters, which are like weight plates, and they look so realistic. They're literally coasters that you put your glass on. They're pretty much the perfect gift for any gym bro. Another super fun one I found, which was really, like, I just stumbled across, is this this candle that looks like a trainer. It comes in a whole like shoebox and everything. I just thought it was so funny because it literally looks like you're getting them a trainer and then it's a candle and you can light your trainer. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. It's not the size of a trainer though, it's about the size of your hand, I think, and it looks pretty realistic, so I just thought that was such a fun little gift. Another cute little gift idea I found, which might be a little bit more meaningful, especially if your gym bros into reading, it's called The Little Black Book of Workout Motivation, and it's got really good reviews. I think it could be a really good read. I've not read it myself, so have a look, see what you think. But I just thought it's something a little bit different, something a bit more meaningful. They'll be able to like read it multiple times if they need, and good for workout motivation as well. I know a lot of my gym girlies will also love like skincare and hair care stuff, and I've actually made a whole separate list for that, so I'll make sure to link that as well. So that's all the gift ideas I've got on the list. If you've got any more gift ideas for gym bros or gym girlies, let me know in the comments, because I need all the inspo I can get, and I'm sure a lot of people who are watching the video also need all the inspo they can get. So please share, we don't gatekeep here. So you can check out all of the gifts that I've mentioned in the description. Make sure you bookmark the page so that whenever you have to get gifts for a gym bro or gym girly, you can just come back to the page super easily. Because trust me, I know how long it takes to do research to find the right gift for the right person. And I've done it for you, so make sure you bookmark that page. If I think of anything else, I'll also keep adding to that list so it's continuously updated, so make sure to keep checking back. Massive thank you for making it to the end of the video. I honestly appreciate you guys so much, and happy gifting! This is honestly one of my favorite things to do, and I just know you're gonna make someone smile when they open these gifts this Christmas. Subscribe if you're a real one, and I just know that you're gonna love this video next. I'll see you then.